What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another video. I'm Picasso. Thanks for joining in. Today, guys, we are going to talk a little bit about something that I am looking forward to getting into. Right now, I am currently strictly a PC gamer. I used to play on console a lot. I played on Xbox and PlayStation consoles over the years. You know, that's where I pretty much started gaming. And you know, not too long ago I started playing PC games, you know, on PC, right? And in the beginning I used to use a controller, whether Xbox or PlayStation controller, on PC when playing PC games, but you know, it just didn't feel right. Now, I'm not knocking anybody who does this, and you know, every now and then casually I'll probably throw a controller on, depending on whatever the game, you know, what type of game it is, depending on it. But very rarely, you know, I want to stick to the mouse and keyboard, or the MNK, you know, lifestyle, right? And yeah, recently I've come across, you know, a few different peripherals, mainly mice, different types of mice and keyboard. Even right now, my main mice that I use, or main mouse that I use, is a 12 button MMO mouse, right? It is wireless, it does have RGB, and you have the DPI switch here and all that stuff. All the videos on this are already on the channel. You can go and check those out, including now, I believe I did a review on this mouse. I could be wrong, but I believe that there might be a full review on the channel for the UTech Smart Venus Pro wireless mouse, right? Very awesome mouse. Once I picked it up, you know, I was a little skeptical because I'm used to the traditional gaming mice, or just mice in general, that just has the you know, the 2 extra buttons here, or just no buttons there at all. But once using this thing and getting so used to it, it just conforms to your hand perfectly. Your hand just sits on it. It's just, it's a great grip, feel, everything, the design, the make, everything is just awesome. Anyways, that's not what this video is about. This video is actually more about keyboards, right? Now, this is the Jiangzhou Lang. I'm probably butchering that name. I apologize. It is a, what is this? I think it is a 68% wireless mechanical keyboard. Right now, it has blue switches, and this is what I wanted to talk about, is the whole keycaps, the whole switches, hot swappable boards, and gasket mounted, and double shot PDBPs, and all these keyboard lingos and things that I have no idea about. I use the products, but I don't really know much about them. I want to actually start building keyboards, custom keyboards, different keycaps and layouts, and try all these different things. My first mechanical keyboard was a Razer keyboard. It came in a pack with the Razer Death Adder. I believe I got this in 2018, 2019, something like that, and that was my first mechanical keyboard. Before that, I was using nothing but membrane keyboards, right? And maybe a year or two ago, I actually learned about keyboards, right? Because even then, when I had gotten that Razer mouse and keyboard set, I had no idea. It was from Razer. And when I first got this keyboard, it just blew my mind, because it's not like any other keyboard that I've used, right? I've never actually used a wireless keyboard, okay, much less a not 100%, right? And then again, it's a mechanical keyboard with switches and stuff like that, and it just blew my mind. Now, there's different types of keyboard sounds that real keyboard enthusiasts actually like or dislike and go for and try to avoid. There's clicky, there's clacky, there is creamy, there is thonky, and I think thocky is the next one. Right, this one, I believe this falls into the category of, I would definitely say maybe clicky. I think this is clicky, and I personally like the sound, but I've heard some different keyboards. I've actually been watching some different keyboard videos. One that a YouTuber that I really watch is Hippiotech. This guy is the keyboard guru, right? And I believe that I am probably more of a creamy or a thonky type of keyboard guy. And there's so much to learn about this, the switches and stuff like that. Now, this being, like I said, this keyboard has blue switches. So here is a keycap puller or keycap removal tool. Just kind of put it on there like that. You snap it on there, and then you just pull off the keycap, right? Pretty sure it is just a basic keycap. Right here we have the switch, and I do have a switch puller as well. And I believe if I just, so here's the switch puller. I believe if I just go ahead and put this in here. Oh, no, wrong side maybe. Again, I'm not a professional. There is definitely a chance that I could damage my keyboard. And I'm not actually too upset, or I won't be too upset. Oh, there we go. And we have the switch. So this is the switch. So this is the switch. We got 2 pins here. You guys can't really see it that well. Get some focus. There is the 2 metal pins right there, and it is a blue switch. And then you can see the board here. So you can see now, I believe this is what is called hot swappable, when you can remove the switches and you can change out the switches. I think so. This is a hot swappable board where you are able to actually just take off all the keycaps, take off all of the switches, and then be able to replace them with different type of switches. There's also now so many different types of switches, which amazes me. There's blue switches, red switches, yellow switches, brown switches, magnetic switches, which I believe is the best one from what I have, learned. I also have another keyboard. This is a 65%, and this is from Magigi. It is a mechanical, red switches. Go ahead and let's go ahead and pry this off. So I believe this one is hot swappable as well. And if I learn from the other switch that I pulled out, it is from this way, if I'm not mistaken. And again, yes, I could definitely ruin my things, which I hope I do not, but I don't think it can pull out any other way. So give me a moment here while I try not to destroy my keyboard. There we go. We got the red switch out. And it looks like I didn't destroy it. Okay, awesome. It also has the 2. I'm just trying to get focus here. It also has those 2, to see that the 2 metal pins, right? And it is a red switch. Again, there's the board. Now the board, I know some boards, they also have different levels of padding and foam and stuff like that on the inside of the board. So I'm not going to open my board because, again, I'm just beginning. I need a lot more practice before I can get into anything like that, like actually dismantling the boards. But I just wanted to share with you guys that I'm going to be starting a journey down the keyboard or custom keyboard building rabbit hole. So I definitely want to get into building my own custom keyboards. Now let's see if I can get these switches and keycaps back into their right place. I definitely want to get into building custom keyboards, because there's some cool designs and stuff that I would love to do. Did I just destroy something? I hope I didn't just bend one of the pins or anything. Oh, I did bend the pin a little bit, Oh no. Hey, you guys saw it here first. Now, I'm not going to be too shaken up because this keyboard particularly has been giving me a little bit of trouble where some of the buttons are being pressed or they're coming up double. So I press the M key and it's showing up 2 M's. I press the P key, 2 P's, stuff like that. I'm literally here just trying to force this back. Okay. Now, you know what? I don't know if this is even how you're supposed to do it as well. I'm going to hold it back with this to get it in place lined up. I hope so. But yeah, so you could definitely destroy your keyboard. Okay, I think I got that back in place. Let's get this back on here. Okay, and let's hope that I didn't damage anything. The key itself, is it on properly? The key itself kind of looks a little funny, but hey, you you live and you learn. Now let's get this guy back in here as well. Got to make sure the pins line up properly, and then just push down. And I think that's it. Let's get the F key on there. Okay, now hopefully those keyboards are not destroyed. All right. Yeah, so a couple of keyboards that I'm actually interested in, pre-built already. I'm interested in there's a keyboard from Gravistar. They made an awesome looking keyboard, mechanical keyboard, and you know that they make some incredible things. I want to get into the Wooting HE, the Hall Effect keyboard from Wooting. I've been seeing a couple of videos on their keyboards. There's a lot of good things out there. Just for the fun of it, I do also have another wireless 60% or 65% here, and this one is the only one with RGB. This one has a light blue backlight. This has no backlights whatsoever. This is RGB. This is RGB, but it is membrane. So if I go ahead and pull off the switch, oh, there we go. You can see nothing. You can see nothing, just the little, let's get that. Just you can see that there's no switches in there. It's just a little, I'm trying to get a good look. There you go. It's just a little pressure pad in there, or whatever you want to call it. And as you can see, it's just this little thing here that reaches down and, you know, comes in contact with the actual membrane there, and which sends the signals for the key. So, oh, there we go. And I actually put that in backwards, upside down. I believe I put that in upside down. For some new things. I'm definitely got some stuff in mind already. And yeah, same thing with gaming mice. Again, my current daily driver mouse is a 12-button MMO mouse. I do have another one that I have yet to do a video on, and I believe I unboxed this in one of my Temu videos. Temu tech products, you know, tech shopping on Temu videos. I believe I unboxed this in one of those. This is the Zealot C18 gaming mouse. It is a vertical mouse with a joystick. Okay, so technically I should be able to game with this mouse only. It is RGB. It has two mouse buttons here. It has a joystick which represents the WASD, so that's going to be interesting. And yeah, it's a vertical mouse, right? RGB, of course, so I should technically, like I said, be able to play games like Overwatch, Fortnite, Call of Duty with just this mouse alone. That's definitely content on the way. So anyways, that's gonna wrap it up. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, on Picasso. If you have any suggestions of how I actually, you know, should start my journey, you know, what do I need to look for first? Do I look for a board, keycaps, the different types of padding and stuff? Like, where's a good place to start building custom keyboards? And suggest some boards, because I'm definitely going to be getting my hands on some peripherals, some mice and some keyboards. And yeah, it's a new journey and I'm very excited, because as you see, I kind of like to get keyboards and mice. All right, that's it. It's gonna wrap it up. I'm Picasso. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a thumbs up. Really appreciate it. If you didn't enjoy the video, go ahead and leave a thumbs up. Thank you guys for all the love and support. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. I'm out.